What is up, everybody? Hope you liked the last video I just dropped. I also tried something different and tried to make my own music video. Molly, quit barking. But I hope you guys enjoy, the stuff I'm doing right now. I don't have a lot to do, and I'm gonna talk to you guys about that a little bit. Life is changing for me just a tad and not the best way. So I kind of want to talk about that. I really need to wash the M3, and as you can see, the Porsche is pretty nasty. I might have to wash it too. What even is that? But anyways, guys, some things have happened here where I live, and I want to be very clear before I even say anything or complain about my own life. I am very thankful that, for one, I still have a house, I still have my cars, I still have all my belongings. Nothing happened to me. I still have my life. There are people here that are suffering so bad. If you don't know, I live in Western North Carolina, not far from Asheville, North Carolina. So Hurricane Helene really did a toll on everybody here, and it's been really rough the next couple weeks after. So not everybody got their house taken away or lost their lives or lost loved ones, and I'm very thankful for that. But the people who ended up okay are now seeing what the repercussions are. The biggest repercussion of the hurricane for me is that the things that I do to afford these cars are now, for the near future, indefinitely kind of destroyed, and I don't know what to do. So pretty much, first things first, I do want to say that there's a beautiful opportunity to learn a lesson in all of this, and I'm young and I do pretty good for myself, but I have learned my lesson, and that is, my life was comfortable with just the M3, and I had said whenever I bought the Porsche that I needed to push myself out of my comfort zone again. And that being said, I wasn't accounting for a natural disaster to happen. I wasn't accounting for the biggest hurricane in U.S. history to hit where I live, because it just doesn't happen here like that. Nobody prepares for it. So the lesson I learned was never buy things before you get the money for it in your bank account, because I bought this car knowing that I had some big deals that were going to be closing. If you don't know, I do real estate. I do commercial real estate. I do new construction real estate. Never buy anything based on the money that you're going to have coming in, because you don't know whenever that can just be snatched away from you for any reason. So I've had all kinds of deals falling through. They're not going to happen, and if they do happen, or if they didn't fall through, the timeline on them is pushed way back, because people are not working right now. The neighborhood I primarily work in, you can't even get in there right now. It's really bad. So if you're young and you like nice stuff and you're doing good for yourself, wait till the money is there. Wait till you've already acquired that money before you go out and make a financial decision, because here I am now wondering what the fuck I'm gonna do. I hate talking about stuff like this. For one thing, I know that during times like this, when you're being tested, only the strong survive. The strong-minded people, those are the people that make it through stuff like this. And selling this car, the Macan, it can go. It's more practical. That's why I don't want to sell it. It is my daily car now, but it could go if it had to. Honestly, I feel like I'd result to selling my soul or selling my body to lonely, fat, single grandmothers before I would get rid of this car. And the thing is that it has me thinking, I could sell my house. I could sell these cars. If I sold everything, I could change my life. Like, I could, look, real estate's great. It's the reason why I have all this stuff, but I don't love it. In fact, I fucking hate dealing with these out-of-town, snooty-ass, snobby, old people, rich fucks. Like, I'm so tired of dealing with people like that, and that's mainly what my business is. Like, I've got people complaining that the deadline on their house, which didn't get messed up at all, is getting moved back because we had a natural disaster. Like, look around. There's people searching for dead bodies right now. If you drive out far enough, you'll see buzzards in the sky from, So, it's just like, I don't want to deal with people like that. Like, I'm really thinking this could be my opportunity to start over and get rid of most of my financial stress and really kind of shoot for the life that I want to live. Because, I mean, this type of stuff will show you kind of how meaningless some of this stuff really is. Don't get me wrong, I do not want to sell this car, and I'm not in panic mode yet. That's not my plan, but it is starting to get kind of scary. Like, what do I do? I don't know. Even if I did have to sell this stuff, I'm never gonna not be into cars. Like, I'm 27. I've already got all this stuff. I've touched it. I know what it's like to have it and to own it. I know I'll get it again one day. I'll get it even better. Like, I know I can do it. I know I can get it back. I know I can get this kind of stuff back. You start to realize is doing stuff that you hate in order to have this stuff even worth it. I'd rather be a hustler at my own craft. I'd really work hard at YouTube and work hard at my podcast and like do all that kind of stuff. It's a gamble. Like, it's always a gamble, but I feel like it's just the universe trying to tell me it's time to take life serious in a different way. It's time to take life in a way it's like I can do whatever I want. Like, life is so short. Tomorrow's not promised. Like, should I even be living my life this way? I don't even get to do YouTube as much as I want because I'm always at work. And whenever I'm not at work, I'm guilty that I'm not at work. Like, I don't know what else to do really. And I'm just like, while this stuff is becoming stressful, it wasn't before, but now it is. So now that it's stressful, could I not just get rid of it, kind of restart, work towards having the life I want that will then end result in me being able to buy cars like this again? And I really don't want to sell this car. I'd like to keep it forever, and I'd like to make a bunch of money again. You know, everything happens for a reason. Life gets hard for everybody. And don't unsubscribe. That's a bitch move. This car isn't going anywhere yet. Like I said, I'm not in panic mode yet. But I'm telling you, I'm starting to think. One of the things that makes my channel stand out to people, and I feel like helped get me to where it is that where I live, I have all these beautiful mountain views and mountain roads and the parkway and just different things like that make my channel stand out compared to everybody else's. And I can't even do that anymore with my cars because the parkway and those roads got destroyed so bad that they're closed indefinitely. So I guess my ultimate point is like, what's the point of having any of this stuff if you don't enjoy the way that you get it? Like, life is really just too short to be a slave like that to some office in some place, people that are inconsiderate as fuck, man. I got people mad at me because their house isn't gonna be finished at the time it was supposed to be, and we literally just had a natural disaster. It's like, man, I really just don't feel like dealing with people like that anymore. It ain't me. It ain't never been me. I'm a creator. I like to be creative. I like to make music. I like to make videos. It's the only thing that I'm just naturally gifted at. That's what I like to do. That's why I love this YouTube channel so much. And I also understand that this YouTube channel won't be anything without this car or another kind of similar car. I don't know exactly what my plan of attack for the rest of my life is going to be for like the near future. This is just me being real with you guys. I'm not perfect. I know sometimes it seems like my life is just, I have a pot of money somewhere, but I really don't. I really buy these cars and do this stuff because I love them so much. It's not about the status symbol or anything like that. I love these cars. They're an extension of me and my personality, and they mean everything to me in my life. They're my joy, my pride. They're the reason why I've met so many of you guys that are my friends now. I really wanted to go to Cars and Coffee Charlotte today, but sadly, I don't even know if I should be spending the money doing stuff like that right now. I just need to be very careful. So really, I've just been enjoying my house and enjoying my cars here in the driveway, which is kind of sad, but I just think it's always like when stuff like this happens, it's an opportunity to hit the reset button and kind of go after the things you really want in life, which for me is freedom. I do like a more simple life. I do like having more freedom. I do like being able to be home more, be with my family and my friends more. I do enjoy that. Like I said, I'm not in panic mode yet. I'm going to try to figure this out. It could be an opportunity for me to get off my ass and do this more, and maybe I can start paying for these cars with this. It's just another opportunity to push myself, I feel like. Honestly, during times like this, pretty much the only thing you can do is pray and hope that, you get a break. And the funny thing is, I feel like My whole entire life, the past few years, has really just been a break. Nothing bad has happened. That's a blessing in itself. I'm just gonna continue to do what I do best, which is be myself and be happy and be funny and hope and pray that something good happens. And I know it will at some point. It's just a test. Life will come along and test you. And I hope that everyone who's watching this who dreams of having stuff like this, I hope that you get it. But I also hope that you take this, for me, as a lesson. No matter how good it seems it's going, you're gonna get tested. To be honest, I'm not really at where I wanna be in life anyway. So I look at it as maybe it's a sacrifice. Maybe it could be, this stuff could be a sacrifice in order to get to where I want to be in life anyway. And then I can have this kind of stuff with less pressure applied, which would be really nice. Then again, I'm just a fighter. That's what I do. It's what I've done my whole life. Just one of those times where it's gonna have to be a fight. Gotta figure it out. Look at how clean she is. Gosh, I love this car so much. Honestly, the last thing that I wanna do is sell this car. It's really the last thing I wanna do. All right, so the M3 is completely washed and dried. I'm now filthy. I'm gonna tell you what I am about to do. I'm about to go eat some shitty fast food. I've been craving something. Ever since this hurricane, you know, a lot of the places that I love have been closed, and I've just been kind of scavenging lately. I've been cooking and eating with family just to save money. I feel like eating something really bad for me today. I just realized something too, and I mean, it's not the first time that I've realized this, but just thinking about like what's been said to me by these clients, that just makes me want to say, fuck this job. It's like, I feel like a sellout. Like, they don't think that we're smart. They think that we're stupid, redneck hillbillies. They love our land because it's beautiful here. They want to leave the places that they're from because they've become crime-ridden and insufferable because of their bullshit political ideology. And then the worst part about it is they want to move away from that, but then they come here with the same bullshit ideology and they want to make what we have that. And I just don't understand why they think like that. I just don't get it. Like, you know, if I don't sell people these properties and I don't work to make the connections and connect the dots, somebody else will. But right now, I really feel like a sellout, and I really want to say fuck these people. Old, rich, ungrateful, impatient. Like, I can't believe the age of these people and they haven't learned patience yet. Like, what is that? It's just, some of us don't have a trust fund where we can go buy a second home to escape to whenever things get rough. It's just like, fuck you. I don't even want you to have a house here. I want you to stay in your bullshit city and stay the fuck away from the south and the mountains. Like, you guys suck. You really do. Everyone wants to be wealthy, right? Like, everyone wants to have money and have nice things and not have to struggle for shit. But I will never be anything like those people, no matter what. I'm a Southern, come from like pretty much poverty. I'm proud to be that. I don't care what anybody says. Shit's gotta change, man. And like the way that the government's like responded to this hurricane just makes me hate the government even more. And I don't want to get too political, but I'm just being honest. I'm just being honest. I'm gonna fight for my shit. I know that. I'm gonna fight for this. I'm gonna fight to keep my things, and I'm gonna figure it out. I know I'm smart enough to figure this out. I know I can do it. Which bullshit fast food do I want? God, dude, I would really like a Whopper or something. You guys have seen me plenty enough. I'm not the skinniest fella. I do like to eat a lot. This line's a little too long for me. I think I know where I can go. Another thing I've realized that is so important since this whole thing happened. Good friends and family are the most important thing in life. Like, I don't know what I would have done through all this stuff without my friends and my family. I mean, I've just been so blessed. I haven't put this car in Sport Plus in a good while. I've just been driving it so normal. I do a double bacon cheeseburger with fries, I want to do lettuce, onion, and mayonnaise on that.
Okay. Anything else?
That'll be it.
You want seasoning on your fries?
Yes, please.
I like your car.
Thank you.
Super nice. You gotta pull up for me and we'll bring it up. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good.
Thank you, you too. That was so quick. And it's probably going to be better than Burger King. Although I do like Burger King. I am back home with food. The M3 is washed. I got to drive it a little bit today. Got to enjoy the sun a little bit, washing the car. Yeah, I guess we'll see what happens from here. I don't know what's going to happen, but I love you guys and peace out.